I know that Donald Trump is having a very bad year so far, and it's probably going to get much worse for him. But I have to say, out of all the Republicans in this country, I don't think anybody is having a worse year than House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan took over that Judiciary Committee earlier this year, and he swore up and down he was going to uncover the weaponization of the federal government. He was going to get to the bottom of all of these things. He's going to get Hunter Biden as well. We're going to officially drain the swamp, and we're going to exonerate Donald Trump. Well, you had about 5 months to do all of these things, and so far, Jim Jordan has repeatedly come up with nothing burger after nothing burger. The witnesses, the whistleblowers, the informants, the ones that haven't gone missing, of course, because, they told us last week, we've kind of lost all of them, but the few that they still have, that they actually hauled in front of Congress a week ago, have been revealed to be total frauds, people that had their security clearances revoked for pushing conspiracy theories, and, of course, for refusing to actually do their jobs when ordered to do their jobs and prosecute Capitol rioters. And also 2 of the 3 were paid by Donald Trump ally Kash Patel. Jim Jordan defended that last week and got ripped to shreds for it. And then, of course, this past weekend, former Republican Party chair himself, Michael Steele, who has emerged as more of a seemingly moderate Republican in recent years, thanks to Donald Trump, he tore into Jim Jordan on MSNBC. Now, Michael Steele was asked specifically by MSNBC host Charles Blow, do all of these stupid actions of Jim Jordan, do they actually help the Democratic Party? To which Michael Steele had this to say. Anytime Jordan opens his mouth, he proves that point. The reality is there's no substance to any of this. This is just the dog and pony show. It's like the worst you can come up with in the world where you can just make stuff up. So you're trying to connect dots that do not exist. You're grasping about little lines of this and a little line over here about something else, and none of it ever actually comes together. And I do love the fact that he's like, listen, we live in a day and age where Republicans just make stuff up every day. And even in a world where Republicans are allowed to just make stuff up, Jim Jordan can't come up with anything? Like, this is still the best you've got? The rest of your party is out there just fabricating complete alternate realities about Biden, about Hunter Biden, about Donald Trump. And this is all you've got, Jim Jordan? You can lie. I mean, you can do what the rest of your party is, but you apparently can't. And that's how pathetic you are. That's how bad you are at all of this. But then Michael Steele really drove the point home by reminding Jim Jordan of this fact. Didn't this all occur during Trump's term in office? Like, it was his Justice Department and FBI. It just kind of proves the point. So are you mad at Trump, Jordan? Jim, are you mad at Trump? Are you mad at Mr. Barr? Who are you mad at? What are you trying? Where was the weaponization against Trump's own people by Trump? Because that's basically what we're looking at here. And I think that's a point that, honestly, I haven't pointed out, certainly not nearly enough. This whole weaponization of the government that these folks are looking into, even with the Twitter files and, Matt Taibbi, such a great guy, uncovered all this. Y'all realize that it was Trump's government that was doing these things? Like the investigation into Hunter Biden, they were doing this, they were doing that. Yeah, under Trump's people. Did y'all conveniently forget that? Do you not own calendars? I mean, you pick up your phone, the date is right there at the top. You should know when these things happened, because President Biden did not become President Biden until January 20th of the year 2021 at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So all of those horrible things that you're investigating, nearly all of them, happened with Trump's government, with Trump's people, doing things that Trump wanted them to do. Biden wasn't in control. Hillary Clinton wasn't in control of them. These were Trump's people, and that is a great point that Michael Steele is trying to remind Jim Jordan about. But I do think he's also right that, yes, this helps Democrats. Polls that have been released this year show that a majority of Americans do believe that the Republicans in Congress are not doing the work that they should be doing. They think these investigations are politically motivated, which they are. And of course, they're mad that nothing is changing in their lives. So could the voters rebel against the Republican Party in 2024 if this is what they're going to continue doing? 100% absolutely. Hey, let's not forget, Republicans ran on a platform of, we got to do something about crime in your cities. We got to do something about inflation. We got to do something about baby formula and gas prices. And you haven't done anything about any of that. In fact, you've stopped talking about all of those things because you're so hell-bent on weaponizing the federal government while also pretending to be looking into the weaponization of the federal government. And the public sees right through it all, and that's not going to work out well for Republicans in next year's elections. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.